From WENY News, this is First Warning Weather.
Well, welcome back. We have some quiet weather conditions across the Twin Tiers at this hour, but we are tracking a cold front headed our way, and that's going to bring some minor changes our way as we go through the next 24 to 48 hours. And then beyond that, a nice warming trend as we approach the weekend. Check out the high temperatures from earlier today. 45 in Elmira and in Penn, nearly 50 degrees in Dansville and Rochester. Back towards Buffalo, 44 for a high. And take a look at some of the peak wind gusts. Some of these gusts off to the west are quite impressive, from Dunkirk up through Buffalo and Rochester, looking at wind gusts in excess of 40 miles an hour. Locally, we had some gusts generally between 20 and 30 miles an hour. And it looks like it's going to be another breezy day tomorrow. But unlike today, when we had winds out of the south and southwest, pushing temperatures up into the 40s, tomorrow's forecast wind gusts between 20 and 25 miles an hour, locally 30 miles an hour, and some of the higher terrain will be out of the west or northwest, and that's going to bring some cooler temperatures our way on the backside of a cold front that's about to push through. It's still in the upper 30s, though, Penn, Watkins Glen, and Dansville, so that front just to the north here. So temperatures, if anything, over the next hour or two may come up a couple degrees before falling back here towards daybreak tomorrow morning. That frontal boundary just clearing Lake Ontario right now. Most of the precipitation with it to the east of Lake Ontario. We're not seeing much approaching our region, just some passing clouds, but we'll call for partly cloudy skies through the overnight period. But there will likely be some lake effect snow showers developing on the backside of this cold front. So the front settles through overnight tonight, and then as the colder air builds over the lake, you can see some lake response here up towards Syracuse as we go through the midday hour. It starts to settle to the south a little bit as we go into tomorrow evening, but again, most of this will stay out of our viewing area. May clip areas near Ithaca with some minor accumulations, but overall it looks like the most impressive accumulations up towards Syracuse, and even there it tends to be rather localized with the lake effect. Again, locally, not expecting much with the passage of that front, maybe a couple flurries, and that's about it. So our planner for tomorrow showing a mixture of sun and clouds. It will be on the breezy side, and again, temperatures topping out in the upper 30s. Now for today, we forecast a high temperature of 44. 45 ended up being our official high temperature. Eventually down into the mid-20s tonight once the front comes through. Tomorrow, 38 the best we can do, so a little bit cooler than where we were today. We'll have a mixture of sun and clouds. Mostly sunny Thursday up to 41, and then all the way up to 53 on Friday. We stay mild through the weekend. Looks like we stay dry, but Sunday evening or Sunday night, some rain will develop, and that'll carry over into early next week. We turn cooler behind that system on Tuesday.